I'm 82 years old. I lost the love of my life last winter, after 60 years together, and there isn't much left I feel the need to pretend about. I'm not telling this because I'm brave. I'm telling it because time has taken most things from me already, and silence feels heavier than honesty now. The house is quiet these days, not the peaceful kind. The kind where every sound reminds you of who isn't making it. I still wake up expecting to hear her moving around the kitchen. I still reach for my phone to tell her something small. Then I remember, time doesn't announce itself when it's almost gone. It just keeps going, like it always did, until one day you notice you're the only one left watching it pass. We met when we were both young enough to believe we had endless years to spare. I was 22, she was 20. I remember her hands more than her face at first. Always busy, always warm. She laughed easily back then. I don't think I ever properly thanked her for that. Our life looked ordinary from the outside. Jobs, bills, kids, routines. I worked long hours, not because I loved the work, but because it felt responsible. Necessary. People praised me for it. That mattered to me more than I realized. She understood, or at least she said she did. She packed my lunches, left notes sometimes, little things I didn't keep. I told myself there would be more time later. Later when work slowed down. Later when the kids were grown. Later when we weren't so tired. Later became a habit. We talked, of course. We laughed. We raised a family together. I don't want to pretend it was all distance and neglect. There was love there. Real love. That's what makes this harder to say. The damage didn't come from cruelty. It came from delay. I missed dinners without realizing they were important. Missed conversations because I was distracted. Missed chances to sit quietly with her because I thought doing something else mattered more. She would ask, "Can you stay home tonight?" And I would say, "Just this once, I promise." I meant it every time. Years pass quietly when you're busy. They don't feel like years. They feel like weeks stacked on top of each other. You don't see the weight until it's too heavy to lift. She grew softer with time, quieter, not unhappy exactly, just more contained. I noticed it, but I didn't stop to ask why. I assumed love was something that stayed put as long as you didn't actively break it. That was my mistake. The cost wasn't sudden. It was a slow thinning. Fewer shared moments, less curiosity about each other. Comfort replacing attention. We grew efficient, a well-run household, a partnership that worked. I told myself that was success. Then she got sick. Not dramatic at first, just tired. A cough that wouldn't leave. Appointments that ran long. Words the doctors tried to soften. I remember sitting beside her in the hospital room, listening to machines hum, and realizing how little time we had spent just being still together. How often I had rushed us through our own life. She didn't accuse me. She never did. That's another thing I'll carry. One night she squeezed my hand and said, "I wish we'd wasted more time." I didn't understand what she meant right away. She died on a Tuesday morning. The kind of ordinary day that shouldn't hold something so final. I held her hand when it happened. It felt unreal how quickly everything ended. There are no words for the moment you realize there is no more fixing left. No making it up. No later. What's gone is gone. I can't go back and sit longer at the table. I can't answer those small requests differently. I can't tell her now that she was enough without all the effort around us. Time doesn't care about intention. It only cares about action. People tell me I had a good life, and I did. I'm grateful for it. But gratitude and sorrow can live in the same place. They often do. I thought success would feel fuller than this. I thought being remembered would matter more, but in the end it's the quiet moments I didn't choose that weigh the most. These days I move slowly. There's no one waiting for me to hurry. I sit with memories longer than I used to. Some are warm, some are sharp. I talk to her sometimes, not because I believe she can hear me, but because it helps me tell the truth. If you're listening to this and you still have someone beside you, I won't tell you what to do. I don't believe in advice shouted from regret. I'll only say this: time feels generous when you're young. It feels endless when you're busy. And then one day, it feels exact. You don't lose love all at once. You lose it in the spaces you leave unattended. If this meant something to you, maybe sit a little longer with the people you care about. Not to fix anything, just to be there. As for me, I don't have much time left. I know that now. I'm not afraid of it. I just wish I'd understood sooner what time was asking of me all along. It wasn't asking for more effort, it was asking for presence. That's all I have left to give now, and I give it quietly,